Okay, so I'm going to teach you a new song today called Dipidu. I know, it seems a little silly. It's not nonsense words, believe it or not. It's from a different language from Africa. The country is called Uganda. This is a fun circle song. And in Africa, a lot of times music is a part of celebration and coming together and everyone in the community participating. In our culture, we have a tendency to watch others perform and just enjoy what they've done. And that's a great way to experience music too. But sometimes it's more fun to be a part of the music rather than just watch and appreciate. And we can like both ways and experience both ways in our own life. So we are going to try and create that participation even though we can't be together in the same room. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to teach you the song and we are going to learn different instrument parts. And hopefully you can find some easy instruments to make in your house. And I'll show you some that I made in my house too. But we are going to start first by learning the song. It's very fun, silly, and happy. And I don't know about you, but I love a happy song right about now. Okay, so here's how it goes. Guidi azikazu, guidi azikazu, guidi azikazu, guidi azikazu, dip, dip, dippy-doo, dippy-doo, ah, dippy-doo, dip, 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 dippy-doo, dippy-doo, ah, dippy-doo, guidi azikazu, guidi azikazu, guidi azikazu, guidi azikazu, dip, dip, dippy-doo, dippy-doo, ah, dippy-doo, dip, 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 dippy-doo, dippy-doo, ah, dippy-doo. Fun song, huh? Now, I'm not going to spend the time to do the echo where I sing it and you sing it back, because guess what? In most African cultures, they don't teach people to sing that way. They just sing a song that happens over and over and over, and you pick it up as you go along. So we're going to kind of do it that African way today too. All right, another thing about African music is there's always lots of instruments. So I'm going to show you a few that I have made from things around my house. Now, if you have a younger brother or sister, or if you've been watching the JK kindergarten and first grade videos, you've noticed that we've been doing a lot with homemade instruments. So I thought you guys should do it too. So let me show you some things that I have found in my house to make easy sounds with, okay? And the first thing that I used is a Tupperware with a plastic lid. What do you think that's gonna be? A drum, yeah. And then I have this wooden spoon for my drumstick. And I can make different sounds. I can tap the edge, tap that, anything I want. I could get super creative. I'm gonna keep it simple for you guys though. So I could also turn it over and tap this side. Kind of makes a harsh sound though. I don't know if I like that sound the best. So this is gonna be what I use for my low drum sound in our song Dipidu. I also just made a very simple shaker. Guys, all a maraca is a plastic container with stuff in it. So I'm sure you all can find a plastic container or maybe a glass container, but hopefully a very sturdy, like this is glass, but it's a very sturdy glass. It's not gonna break very easily. And just fill it with something. I have bird seed. You could use popcorn kernels. You could use rice, uncooked rice. You could use beans. You could find some plastic beads. You could go outside and fill it with some dirt. I don't know. There's a million ways to make a simple shaker. So here's mine. Okay. Another fun thing I found, we use cowbells in music class sometimes. They have that nice metallic ring. So I have this ladle. I happen to have an all metal ladle and a butter knife. And if I tap the bottom of the ladle with the flat part of the butter knife, it makes that cool kind of cowbell sound. Pretty cool. Maybe you don't have exactly what I have, but I bet you have 2 metal spoons. or I don't know, maybe you have something else metal around your house. But hey, listen, before you go and just start digging through drawers and cupboards and rummaging through your house, please ask the adult in your house who's in charge of you if you may do that, okay? Don't go say, but Miss Jernigan said. Well, Mrs. Jernigan is saying, ask permission to go find some things to use in our activity, okay? Capiche? All right, and then I have one more kind of cool thing. I have a Lego. Yeah, it's just one long Lego. All right, and a plastic straw. These are like the reusable plastic straws that you get sometimes in water bottles and stuff. And I'm gonna use it like a guiro. Kind of sounds like a guiro. It's quiet. It's not as loud as our guiros at school, but hey, it works. Okay. Okay, so we're going to learn this song kind of a special way because in Africa, they don't read music the way that we do here in America or in other places like Europe. So they learn their music just by listening and experiencing and repeating it back. So we're going to kind of learn our rhythms that way this week. So I'm not going to show you the shapes, but I do want you to be able to practice them a little bit because we're not used to learning music that way. So it wouldn't be fair for me to just like throw you into it. So the video is going to be of me singing and doing all of these different things. It's really cool. I worked really hard on it for you guys. But they're going to come in one or two instruments at a time. So I want to show you what each instrument does. So this is my little shaker. Okay, and it only comes in on the Dipidu part. The guidi part is just singing. So when the Dipidu part comes in, you're going to just shake on 8 notes. Like this. Dip, dip, dippy-doo, dippy-doo, ah, dippy-doo. Dip, 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 dippy-doo, dippy-doo, ah, dippy-doo. See how that works? Pretty easy. This is probably the easiest one, okay? All right, then I'm gonna get out my little guiro thing, okay? And I decided to use the butter knife because it worked a little better, I think. So you have to think rest, play, rest, play, rest, play. And you're gonna play 8 notes. So it's rest, rest. Okay, let's try that with the dippy-doo part. Ready? Dip, 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 dippy-doo, dippy-doo, ah, dippy-doo. Dip, 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 dippy-doo, dippy-doo, ah, dippy-doo. Pretty easy, not bad. Okay, another one that's rest, play, is what I used for my drum sound. And this is a little easier than that scraper part. And all it is rest, rest. Okay, let's try that. Here we go. Dip, dip, dippy-doo, dippy-doo, ah, dippy-doo. Dip, 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 dippy-doo, dippy-doo, ah, dippy-doo. Okay, so my last instrument, my cowbell type instrument, and they do use a real cowbell type instrument in Africa. It's called an agogo bell. So this is very authentic sound. But this rhythm is the hardest, and I based it more closely on a real African rhythm. The other rhythms were just simple ones I knew you could do, but I wanted something to be really authentic. So in Africa, when they count rhythms, they don't count 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and they count all the way to long numbers. And this song is supposed to count to 12, but I made it a little simpler, and it's going to count to 6. But the pattern can be kind of confusing, so I'm going to go very slow at first. Okay, it goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Kind of tricky. All right, let's listen again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? All right, well, If it's too hard for you, don't play that one. It's okay. I just want you to hear it. Anyway. All right. Okay. So get ready for the next part of this video. And I made it super spectacular, I think. I worked really hard on it for you. And there's a couple extra little surprises in there. Okay. Have fun. Guidi azikazu. Guidi azikazu. Guidi azikazu. Guidi azikazu. Dip, dip, dippy-doo, dippy-doo, ah, dippy-doo. Dip, 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 dippy-doo, dippy-doo, ah, dippy-doo. Guidi azikazu. Guidi azikazu. Guidi azikazu. Guidi azikazu. Dip, dip, dippy-doo, dippy-doo, ah, dippy-doo. Dip, 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 dippy-doo, dippy-doo, ah, dippy-doo. Guidi azikazu. Guidi azikazu. Guidi azikazu. Guidi azikazu. Dip, dip, dippy-doo, dippy-doo, ah, dippy-doo. Dip, 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 dippy-doo, dippy-doo, ah, dippy-doo. Guidi azikazu. Guidi azikazu. Guidi azikazu. Guidi azikazu. Dip, 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 dippy-doo, dippy-doo, ah, dippy-doo. Dip, 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 dippy-doo, dippy-doo, ah, dippy-doo. I hope you loved that. I hope you try each of the instrument parts, and I hope that you enjoy working with this fun little African song. Now, I also have linked in the email that your family's got a really cool African circle song and dance for you to watch, so you have a little bit of a more authentic idea of what happens in those cultures. And I also have linked another African song for you to listen to. Okay, so I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you next time. Bye!